but it looks like I never did it before. Yeah, it will take a little time to adjust and understand what am I doing. I'm trying to go live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook to save my time, but okay, start screen share maybe, sure, and maybe this one, my box. I'm not sure about that. Let me see. Okay, I see something, but the video is small. I don't know what it does it mean. Uh-huh. See some screen and some video, and yeah, it will be better next time. But I have to start from something. Every one of us have to start from something, and so I will have a live session how to train. It's not the complete truth, but I I want to check. This one is working on YouTube. This one is it work on Facebook, but Facebook doesn't show my camera by, and I don't know how to fix it. Mm. Oh, and it also doesn't give a hook. How? Yeah. Can I can I try it? Did I have copy paste it? Yeah, probably. Okay. This one is my hook. Webcam. Is it also working? Yeah, my my YouTube shows my camera, but Facebook doesn't. Uh, anyway, complete post details, go live. Maybe it still doesn't show me. Create live video. Uh, maybe this one. This one is the first. This one he doesn't show camera, and I just share the screen. So basically, I have to accept YouTube. If you want to see my face, you can use YouTube. It's more easier. I just press few buttons, and it's much easier than Facebook. So if it's important for you, you can always go to my YouTube channel. Okay, so initially, I want to show you training session and an example. We just use warm up. Remember, activate your brain with something dumb, simple, like play couple of puzzle racer
Seven,
and
six,
couple of
five,
stupid boot
four,
games to
three,
up your brain. Then
2, 1,
you will
0.
calculate much faster, like this. And also, my computer is a little bit glitchy and. Wait, what am I doing? BD4, BB6. What can be for? Okay. I mean, my brain is too slow, and my computer is 10 times slower than my brain. But this is not the point. BT 798 is 7. This is definitely not the point because I need simply a little bit speed up my brain. Yeah, I didn't see bishop on B2. My patterns recognition is yeah. D8 quindi più facile. Uh, Yeah, there is just defended. Perhaps. Yeah. And by the way, this how do I play bullet chess also? If you don't ask me how. Yeah. Uh, you just take everything. Oops. And this is hanging horse. And what's wrong with it? It should be something, right? Queen h5 was final move, I guess. Okay, it's normal. Oh, I even win with this horrible speed. Okay, so play a couple of simple tactics to speed up your brain. Maybe play something like one bullet game to speed up your brain, and I will I will probably add some increment like 2+1 if I can find this game. Uh, because I mean my computer is glitchy and too slow, and yeah, at very least if I have some increment, it will be much better. If not, I will play with no increment too, just to activate my brain. And when you play bullet, before you play any games, by the way, not only bullet, you need to set your objectives. Like, I want to keep my mind in peace first of all, don't react on the crazy madness things which you all must anticipate when you play chess, not only bullet, but bullet, you will face much more crazy things. So acceptance, peaceful mind, and creativity and resourcefulness with insane speed, what I always said to myself. Also for the bullet, I recommend you guys to set the outcome like you all the patterns, complicated patterns you train. You must be able to do it with the bullet speed. Yeah, let's play King's Indian. Yeah, if he plays it. Yeah, if he plays it, let's see what will happen. Let's have some fun. Not sure would it be fun or not. 92, the drawback bh6, I remember of 92, but it's I probably too uh, I probably too uh, used to old understanding for this. A5, he cannot play a3. Like b5 is he can take ba, a4, and ba3. Okay, can play rook b5. Knight b3, a boundary. Uh-huh. I also want to play something like f5. 98, defending c7. 97, jump into c5. Okay, it's fine. Still b1 f5, and they simply worse now because yeah, I simply much worse. Queen h6 is a blunder. He has no pieces to bring more to attack, but maybe I just misunderstand this position. But I feel like he just misplaced his queen. bg4 is a good move. Yeah. So now knight g8 h5 and king g7, something like that, and I saved my bishop, and it's amazing news for me because this bishop is very strong to push for g4. This one is I can play knight f6, g5, g4 without removing my king from h8. I can also play another knight to f6. Okay, let's play this. He's playing faster, basically. It means disaster for me. I want to push for g5. It's risky, but I don't want to remove my queen from ef. I open for him d4 square for the knight, but e5 square for myself, which is double-edged. He can jump to f5, e6. I'm overthinking. Okay, gf is, by the way, I open g5 for him, which is also horrible. Okay, so now let's try to solve the game because I feel I'm very close to lose the game. Let's try to solve it, simplify, and if I can just get worse position, it's fine. Like if I don't lose on the spot. Yeah, it's fine. Just don't lose the game immediately. It's already big achievement. Don't see checkmate and to keep moving. Rook g6 is the threat, but I can play something like h7 and b6 also. Don't see checkmate and two, keep going. This is my basic idea. Rook g8, 95, 95, punish 5, punish 7 still holds. Don't see checkmate and two. Takes rook g8. Don't see checkmate and two. 95, 95, rook g8, knight g8, king g8, king g8 is of course good move. 95, still 95, and there is maybe some tricks, maybe some hops. Queen d6, queen d8, 95, c6, queen e5, queen d6, 95, queen d8, 95. I'm losing, yeah. Yeah, I'm losing, and last trick. Okay, okay. No last trick. Okay, but the goal was to speed up my brain, and now we go to the puzzle. So after we play puzzle racer and bullet, brain is a little bit faster, and we can calculate faster than if we just go to the puzzle. So now we see the pawn ending, and the most important in any end game is king's activity, of course, and the pawn structure, like who can move the pawns. Like this pawn has dynamic potential. But it will create weakness. He has no infiltration squares here, only d5. We potentially have c5 square, which is also a threat to play c5. Like the candidate's moves is obviously c4 and b4, because otherwise he plays c5 and it's over. We also have extra tempo with f3 because he doesn't have f3. I assume it's just weakness. And if she plays c5, this is just over. So only b4 and c4. I cannot play a4, just c5, nothing. Yeah, so c4 is more active move. And the threat is takes and create distant pass pawn with a3, b3, a4. Distant pass pawn is just winning. So how he can keep fighting? c6 obviously the move, but then I have access to c3 square, threatening king b4, and attacking c5, a5 squares. And if she plays, let's say, a5, I can take stakes, king d4, and king c5, GG, why not? Very close to that. Maybe there are some tricks, but I just need to get a quick picture of the game. BC possibility, before possibility. If he plays before, he threatened c5 again and have only move c5, and then I play king d3, king c4, 1 2 1 2. He has to defend, but then I have king b5 or king b3, a4, 1 2, c4 b4. Let me just calculate in silence. Yeah, if he plays c6, he cannot put king on c6, so I just take this pawn. And if he plays king e7, d7, he cannot defend b5 square, so c4, b4 also doesn't work. And c6 doesn't work. B takes c with the idea to defend this square with the king. King e7, king c4, king d7, king c5, and he holds on c8 square. I cannot infiltrate, but I have extra tempos, and the b8 d7, d8 b7. No, it cannot work for him. c5, another possibility, takes a3 with idea b3, a4. It's just distant pass pawn. If c4, I can just take and king c3, king b3. Can I eliminate b4, by the way, quickly? My idea is to bring king to c5. Let me calculate. And he simply can bring king to c6 and stay here. I can push to c4. It doesn't look correct. It seems c4 is only move in this position. And if you play c5, takes, maybe it's not only possibility. There is also b4. There is also b3. There is also takes b3, e7, d3, d7, c4, c6, f3. Maybe it doesn't work. He stays. But mainly, my idea is to play a3, b3, a4. If he plays c4, c3, e7, b4, e7, b5. Yeah, a3, b3, a4, a7, b3, d7, a4, c4. Maybe takes, king c3, c7, b2, d6, b4. Has to be winning. Okay, so the point was don't overthink. Like if you saw my bullet game, you see I basically lose because I spent too much time, and this is play good chess. I mean, basically, bullet chess and blitz games are not about playing good chess. It's about playing just making quick moves, and this is where I mean I have many friends who play amazingly chess, and yeah, where all of them will lose games even if they understand chess much better than opponents. Okay, c4 only move, and I miscalculated it because I was too rushed and I did not eliminate. Options. What did I miss by the way? C4. It seems like only move. Like why? Because the threat is c5. I probably missed something. But of course, we should not calculate pawn endings so that such a quick. But I wanted to work on the quick decision making. And the mistake I've done is obviously I did not put myself on the opponent place, and I did not try to refute my ideas. Let's come back. Let's fix this weakness, and let's just yeah let's fix this weakness. And yeah, by the way, the drawback of playing faster is obviously we will miss some details, so we need to feel the difference when play faster, when be precise. But now let's try to solve it as we should actually solve puzzles. And after c4, what would I do if I play black? Obviously I don't like c5. I give opportunity to create distant pass pawn. Uh, I don't like b4 because there is the squares b3, a4 are weakened, and c4, b5 are weakened. I don't like c6 because now no c6 square for the king, and there is just king c3, b4. B takes c4 was main idea, but king c3, e7, c4, d7, c5, and squeezing king out of this. It's also winning. So I assume it has to be c5. It's only active move in the position. But then takes a3. I missed something here. I think e7, b3, d7, a4. Oh, maybe sometimes these structures with distant pass pawn are not winning. Even just ba, king c6 with the threat king d5, a5, king d5, king c3, king d5 still in the square, a5 can play king c6, not king e5, s6, not. Sometimes it's not winning with distant pass pawn, but it's quite tricky. Can he just stay? How would I improve position? He stay b6, e6. I play king c4, a5 and win the game. Very simple. Okay, let me think without verbalizing because it's too slow, and I just will share it to you. What did I miss? Eventually, I assume the idea is to keep pawn on c7, right? C4, king e7. The idea is cb ab, a3. Already know that powerful because king d7, and now after b3, king c6. Let's say a4 takes king d5. Cannot play a5, king c5, king b5. And if I play something like king c3, this pawn hangs. King c4, king d6, king b5. But then this pawn is running, no? 1-1, but the a8 is secure. But then f3, f2, f1 possibility. This pawn, this pawn. Yeah, there is no skewer. Probably a straw, perhaps. Yeah, but what I would check eventually with the engine because I'm a little bit lazy. So, what is the winning idea in this case? The threat is c5, isn't it? Wait, and I play b4. I have access to d4. Is it real threat? Like I didn't ask this question. c4, obviously not the move king d4, king c5. Let me think. Yeah, but it's just winning after b4. I mean, this is horrible blunder by me. It's not threat, and then all the logic is wrong. Like if c5 is not threat because of b4 and king d4, it's just nonsense. Yeah, king d3, c5, b4, king e7. Let's say c king d7 is idea. Hmm. Looks logical. Also, king d3, c5, b4, king e7. King d7, king c6. What am I going to do? Hmm. Okay. So before it was the main candidate move, but I thought like she plays 7, d3, d7, d4, c6. I thought it's just that draw. What did I miss? I don't think I miss anything. It just looks like that draw. c4, not much improvement. Can just even stay or takes and stay. c6, b6, two squares. a4, a5, eventually squeeze it. But looks very unlikely, very unlikely. I don't even want to spend time to calculate it. In case I don't have another options, I may do it. A four pawn break doesn't look logical. C4 over, game over, yeah. Just the draw. Takes king d3. King a7 b4. Takes d7 c6, that draw. I mean, my logic were correct. Like c4 looks like when only move, but I missed something important. Uh, Maybe it's actually winning. A3, a, if a5, c4. If he stays, I still have pawn break c4. Yes, a5, c4. He cannot play b4. Yes. No, I'm threatening to take and a4. And king c4 is winning. And the next three is some point not have to take this pawn. Still tricky. Okay, let's make it faster. Yeah, but before is not the idea. Wow. Yeah, because of this probably. C4 before, king d3, c5 before was my one of my ideas. Ah, king d3, c5 before king e7. I thought about this order. Yeah, no, yeah, this move further for some reason. And now bc a3, king d4, c4, and then yeah, let's check it. Bc. Oh, yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky. Like what? I have to spend much more time on pawn endings, I guess, to check any pawn break. C4 is obviously the candidate move, a form candidate move, which is most likely doesn't work. But C4 takes, king D4, D7, C5. What I mean, hello, if it's C4, it's just winning. Ah, takes, B6, king C6, king D4, B4, and they have extra tempo. And A3, I guess. Wait, A3, he stays. King C3, king D4. He stays with C6. No, king C3, B3, A4. Okay. Okay, so I messed it up, but let's analyze it a little. Hmm. Yeah, this is pawn ending, and it has to be not quick. It has to be very slow. My idea were yeah, king d3, like c4. He doesn't like because of yeah c5 doesn't work before doesn't work. He doesn't like because of king e7, and then I can create distant pass pawn a3, but now c5 also draw. Interesting. b3, d7, a4. I just want to see the point. Black is even better. Wow, because a5 just not the move. It's not really distant pass pawn. This is interesting because I missed it. Yeah, there is no distant pass pawn. a5 is just weakness, and these pawns are covering all squares. Something to simply keep in mind. This is very good, and I just created weakness to myself. I cannot take a b king b5. Yeah, it's just not distant pass pawn. Like this is just weak pawn. Nice to know. This is quite a good example. Mm, yeah, this is quite nice. And what else did I miss? I also before, but before I didn't like because of 7, d3, d7. Yeah, d4 is 6, d6. No, it's not. Like I mean, it's just nothing. He stays a 6, b6. No, it's I didn't like it at all. Then king d3, c5. Yeah, and before is only move. Mm. Yeah, this one I kind of saw, and my idea were also this one. I wanted to make this one work. Okay, c6, a3, King C7. Oh, this structure. Yeah, A5 I'm winning. Yeah, A5 I'm winning. Yeah, F3, and I rearrange my king to B3. If he takes C5, I take B3. Okay, at least this was correct. But uh, yeah, he can stay. And I thought C4 and rearrange my king to B4. But probably it's just nothing. Yeah, takes. I play this, and he just stays. Oh, this one. King b4 f3. Wow. Ah, yeah, I have to come back d4. And he just stays. And when I go king c3, he plays king c6. A little bit precise. Yeah, I thought something like that is of course winning. I mean, of course. Yeah, he has to attack, and now he has extra tempo, not me. Now let's say play f3. Oops. Instead, to kill the tempo. Ups. Now he's king c6, king c5. Okay. Yeah, it's very precise. I have to spend a lot of time to calculate all of that. Mm. Yeah, but the point I like from this video to take away, which is I like mostly, is this one when I move to the structure with distant pass pawn after c4. Of course, I mean I have to spend more time, but the point was I tried to be faster. The main point I like from this video is this this position. Like distant pass pawn is not distant pass pawn. It's just actually just weakness. I cannot push a5 because my king cannot support to the pawn, and it's just weakness. And if I take a b, I just worse. Yeah, this is quite nice. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you could get some useful points. Mm. And also, yeah, I don't want to do any pitch after such a poor video. Yeah, but my price per hour is $30 per hour, and till September, from September is $50 per hour. Yeah, so if you are interested, feel free to reach me out. Bye bye. So bye from Cambodia and stream.